Welcome to the Temple of Consciousness. I'm welcoming Taurus in my temple. This is my new home in Hawaii, and I am broadcasting from a off-grid location in the middle of the jungles of Hawaii. And this is going to be a forecast for you, Taurus. If your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Taurus. My moon sign is Taurus. So this has some relevance to me. I would recommend very highly for you to look at all three of those possibilities, aspects, so that you are fully informed as to the possibilities that lay in your future. This is an attempt to bring together the monthly Venus-Mars transit forecast into the reading, so that that reading, which I post generally simultaneous with this one, the transits of Mars and Venus for May. You might want to look at that first, and then you can better understand the implications of what this reading may be all about. So I will try to tie the two forecasts, the two narratives, into a single narrative. And then, if you're new, I'm a lifelong yoga instructor. And through that long practice of yoga, I bring in my experience, and I teach you yoga as well as do forecasts for Mars and Venus, and this spiritual tarot forecast as well. So I bring my passions, my love, my interests into one whole experience. At the end of this reading, there will be a yoga pose that I have chosen to mirror the energy of the reading. And then there's also a yoga mudra, which you can also use. It's a hand gesture intended to bring about an emotional, physical, and spiritual experience, which is correlated again to the reading. So I can then, in this way, bring you all the interests and passions and skills, perhaps, that I have developed over my 73 years. I was made to leave Florida because of the hurricanes, and my dream has always been to live off-grid. And so I'm living that dream. And I'm also here to bring you into my life and how it is to live out here in Hawaii, on the Big Island, in a place that's very remote, and what comes of all that. So I've only just begun. I only arrived here in this house maybe a month and a half ago, something like that. Time flies when you're having an exciting experience, an adventure. So I mean to bring you more and more into my transformation, really, because I'm transforming through this experience, and I want you to come along with me. Even my yoga and my physical offerings to you will undergo change as we progress into the months and the years I hope to spend out here. So that said, I've done enough shuffling. So let's begin your reading. Taurus. This is a 4-card spread, and the first card represents the overall mood, theme, focus of the month for you. And by the way, happy birthday. So let's begin your reading. I think Scorpio got this, or Pisces, I'm not sure. It's the Queen of Pentacles. And let's now recall the astrological forecast, which has your Venus, that is Venus moving into Aries, and Mars will be moving in to Cancer. And Mars is in Cancer for the first half of the month of May, and it moves into Leo in the second half of the month of May. And Cancer is 3 houses away from you. So it's in the 3rd house. The 3rd house is the house of your everyday routine, your everyday community experience. And this card is about you embracing your community and lovingly caring for your home, your business, your family. She is the quintessential domestic diva. So it's about your domestic activities and the ordering of that, maybe cleaning your house, spring cleaning, a thorough reordering, making your house beautiful, and having your house as a stage in which you can invite friends and family in. And it's about taking pride in your home. That's Mars in the 4th house. And taking pride in your community. We also have Venus in Aries, and Aries is right behind you in the 12th house. This means that you might be extending yourself, your services, your time, your energy into community projects, or into charity work, or into humanitarian missions or causes. She's very much like that. She wants to nurture her home and her family, but also her community, to support her community. And so this is mutual support between community and you. And your home might be a very integral part of what's going on. A lot of people work from home, and this might be a way for you to reach out to your community by working from home. Children might be involved. She is also the quintessential mother and CEO of companies. So she's very organized, very competent, very down to earth, and this is also about making your territory, your garden, your estate, your even the area around your home beautiful. The Queen is surrounded by a beautiful garden, so you might be doing a lot of gardening, or paying someone to do gardening for you. In any event, the idea is sort of domestic bliss and community outreach. That is the focus of the month according to your astrology forecast. And now, this very kind of maternal energy, feeling maternal towards your community and towards your family. In the position of your specific challenge, look at this. What a beautiful card to get. There are 3 maidens holding their cup up high, and they're dancing, sharing in the joy of being together. So your challenge might be to create an atmosphere of celebration, perhaps within your home or within your business or within your community, to share your abundance and to share in the abundance of others. So parties, celebratory events, celebratory occasions like marriage, like birth, like the celebration of holidays, Easter and such, the celebration of the weather turning beautiful. So coming together with your community, with others, friends and family, and sharing your skills and talents and your abundance with them, that might be a beautiful challenge for you, especially since we have Mars in the 3rd house, the energy going into the community, and Venus in the 12th, making you compassionate, loving, open, and wanting to have a deeper experience. And that might be expressed through your love of community. So now, in the position of the unexpected, look at this. In the position of the unexpected, we have the 9 of Pentacles. She's the happy entrepreneur. She's made her fortune, and she's not afraid to spend it. This is about treating yourself to certain luxuries and enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your home, she's also in a garden full of pentacles, the pentacles that she's created herself. She's now spending those pentacles on herself, on her home, her domain, and she's content within that garden, content to be there. She is very regal in her clothes and in her posture. So it's about taking pride in what you've achieved and reveling in your success. Financial stability and business success is forecast. So it must be that you succeed with the cooperation of others, of community, of other, it might be teamwork involved, but ultimately what that leads to is a sense of independence, a sense of being able to support yourself and care for your family, your home, your garden. That is a beautiful thing. What a beautiful month for you. And in conclusion, we have the Three of Pentacles. So we have 3 Pentacles cards. We have a great deal of financial security, making investments that are absolutely guaranteed to have reward and success as a consequence. But this is again teamwork. See, this is the 3 of Pentacles. We had the 3 of Cups. So you're joining together with others to create some emotionally rewarding outcome. So it could be, again, marriage or birth or celebrating things that mean a great deal to you. And it could be in your home. And here we have cooperation on a material level. You might even be apprenticing at something, showing others how to do something, even if you don't have the kind of expertise yet. It seems that you will be elevated, promoted to a position of power, influence, and you might be leading a project, a material project that will has the stamp of approval on it from those who are sponsoring you or are mentoring you or are giving you the financial support that's necessary for this project to be it goes beyond being launched. It's already launched, but it's that you find cooperation with those who are sponsoring you towards your ideas, towards your vision of what you would like to do within the context of this project or this work effort. So success, material security and success this month, and you can see that too with Mars moving into your 3rd of communication, of networking within your immediate environment, ordering your daily routine so that you work efficiently, ordering your house, and so that the house becomes a sanctuary for those whom you love and a staging ground also for an event, perhaps. This might be the possible outcomes of this glorious spring month. So happy birthday. Celebrate your birthday. That might be, in fact, what this celebration is all about. And you will be the center of that joy and the sharing of abundance. So happy birthday, Taurus. And I will see you next month. Please wait, if you would like, to participate in the yoga pose and the yoga mudra that follows. All my love and namaste. Aloha. See you next month. So welcome, Taurus, to your May 2025 yoga pose. The reading seemed to me to indicate that you're going to be extraordinarily busy. And with all this nurturing, you need to take care of yourself, not just others. So the nurturing has to be towards yourself as well. And so I want to show you a way that you can release stress and tension from the back of the body, and to create the kind of energy that you might need to accomplish all the responsibilities and tasks that apparently you're about to encounter in the month of May. So let's begin. I'm going to go sort of sideways so you can see. Sit on your folded legs with the heels out and the toes in. You're seated on your feet. You walk your arms out and you bend the elbows. Let me make sure yes, I think you can see me. So I want you to lift the elbows up and lower them. Lift them up and lower them. And so, in a sense, we're testing the flexibility of our lower back and our hip sockets. So we move up and down a few times, head down, head up, chin in, look up and down. Do as many of these as you'd like to bring a little flexibility into the lower back. So we're going to do variations on upward facing dog. And so we can just simply lay the elbows and the forearms down, fingers together, thumbs in, and we can then lift up the hips and walk the knees back. Supporting yourself on your forearms, on your elbows, you walk the knees back and you bring your hips down. You face forward, supporting yourself on your elbows, on your forearms, and the knees are in line with your hip sockets. You bring yourself down and you lay the hands underneath your forehead, elbows pull up. You turn your heels out and your toes in, and you just let go of your lower back. You let go of your hips. You let go of your legs, laying the forehead on your hands, which are folded underneath the forehead. We adjust, bringing your rib cage up a little. We then roll the legs from the hip sockets. We roll the legs as if they were two logs on the water. So we roll in and out. In and out. Then we bring the elbows down and we place the hands on either side of the shoulders. We walk the legs down from the hip sockets. We walk down. We then lift up the elbows and we pull the chest forward. We face forward. We hold and breathe. We lift up just a little more and then we bring the elbows down, forearms down, shoulders down, chin on the ground. We're bringing flexibility to the lower back in a gradual way. We lift the elbows up. We lift up the head, the shoulders, and the sternum up off the ground. And we face forward. We inhale. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Now we bring the elbows towards the torso. We bring them underneath the shoulder sockets. We let go at the lower back. We press down into the arms And we hold here, pushing down through the arms, into the forearms, into the hands, face forward. We hold and breathe. A modified upward facing dog. We hold and we breathe. Feel it. Let go of your lower back. Lower your hips to the ground. Let the lower back relax completely. Breathe through the nose. Extend the elbows out. Bring the belly down. Bring the chest down. Put your hands underneath your forehead. Turn the heels out. Let go of your back. Let go of your shoulders. Release now. We sigh. We let go. Put the chin down, extend the arms above you. Turn the tops of your feet down. Walk your arms away from the shoulder sockets and walk your legs away from the hip sockets. We extend out. We stretch. We stretch. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull your hands in and place them right parallel to the shoulders. We lift up. We bring the knees in. We sit back on our feet. Let me face you. Place your hands over your knees and pull back gently. Push your weight forward and lift the shoulders up towards your ears. Then release the knees and roll your shoulders back. Roll them down. We then place the hands into prayer. We take a deep breath and we bow. And we say namaste. That is a pose that is designed to release the tension from the lower back, from the entire spinal column, and from the shoulders. And this is what you need so that you can liberate the stress and tension from your body. Let it go and then enjoy the natural energy and natural flexibility that is your birthright. So thank you very much for viewing the reading, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And please, if you would donate and or procure a private reading from me, it would help me out so much. Thank you. And wait for the Yoga Mudra coming up for the month of May. Taurus, to your Yoga Mudra for the month. Now this is also a very social month. And so connectivity, feeling that you can connect with others, to do teamwork, to work together towards a single aim or goal, to connect on a deeper level with another. So I'll show you the mudra for that. You place one hand over the other and the thumbs together. The thumbs come together. So it's simply the idea of joining two separate entities in one. So raise it to your heart chakra. And may you find love and cooperation in all your relationships this month. May you join in loving union with others. Feel it in your soul, in your heart, in your being. Join, cooperate, and love. Breathe slow and deep. We take a deep breath. Exhale, we place our hands into prayer. And that is the mudra that will bring you and your friends and family closer into a place of cooperation, joy, and love. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and namaste.